Welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video with Blazing Corp. We are going to go into the Ice Golem tournament, and we are going to smash the Ice Golem here. We're going to try a new tact. Usually don't try block revive, but I am going to try block revive today. It should be quite fun. Let's see if it is a viable strategy for the mid game, or if you just need like crazy gear to get through level 25. We're going to find this out next. All right, so we are here, stage 25, and we are looking at bringing in Fanax. Is that his name? Yeah, Fanax here. And yeah, let's see if he kind of makes sense.
You underestimate my power.
Yeah, it might just be here. So let's take a look at the stats here. All right, so first off the bat, we've got under Priest Brogni. This guy is on another level, like without a doubt. All right, so we've got regardless of where you are, if you have him, make sure you build him out. Put him in a stun set. At least for me, I have him in a stun set. I wonder if he would be good in a life drinker. Yeah, probably sorry, not life drinker, life taker, or life steal set here. Like with his reflect damage, I wonder if that makes sense. Here, he just like keep topped up. It'd be an interesting thing to look at. But he has a lot of room to grow. We've got definitely a lot of 5-star gear here that we can build up. And we could even get some of this 6-star gear to legendary. All right, let's take a look at the stats. Good health, good defense for the most part. We could use a little bit more attack, like getting that into the 2,000, 2,500 range would be nice for growing the shields. Here, but we definitely would have to give up something. Or on the flip side, just getting this to 100% crit rate would be nice as well here, so that we crit with everything. So yeah, 2 ways to build them, of course. Then we have good resistance, crappy accuracy, but we don't really need accuracy for him. Although it would be nice to have accuracy to strip here the buffs during his A2. He does have a random chance here during Cavern's Grass, so has a 100% chance of removing 1 random debuff from all allies. Well, he's going to do that. Increase the value of shields. Oh, this one here. So it has a 100% chance of removing 1 random buff from all enemies. So, you know, that could be life-saving for sure. And then the HP burn on the A1. So definitely something to think about. Yeah, definitely something to think about. But yeah, I think if I had better gear, I could get both of these up and, you know, be in pretty good shape. All right, so we got Ursula the Mourner, 2 perception set, broken set here. She's pretty much one of the better revivers in the game. Plus she has 25% strengthen. So that's just a 25% damage decrease mitigation right off the bat. So yeah, definitely give her, you know, give her some props for sure. So really good health points. Attack and defense are pretty good, like pretty even and consistent. Decent speed. We've got no crit rate, crit damage. And then this is kind of how I want to build under Priest Brogni now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, this would be a really good way to build out a priest. Obviously, wanting to get crit rate and crit damage in there to kind of round it out. But this would be not a bad way to build under Priest Brogni whatsoever. Yeah, this would be a nice way to build him. So this might be the blueprint for building under Priest Brogni. All right, so who do we have next here? We've got our leader, Geomancer. He's going to have an aura skill 25% increase HP all battles, which will be really helpful to Underpriest and anyone, actually pretty much helpful to everybody, because now they've got way more sustain here. Yeah, don't pass on here the ability to have more health. It is not a bad thing whatsoever. Don't let that be a bad word to you. All right, so we've got pretty decent health here. I like anyone over 40,000 is going to have good health here for me. Then we have a good attack, good defense. Got no crit rate or crit damage to speak of. And we're low on resistance, but decent accuracy here. Decent accuracy here. So this is what you kind of get when you're in the mid game. You don't have the best gear to spread around, but I built him with lifesteal so that every time he attacks, he's building himself back up. So he's never really, unless he takes like a crazy like one hit damage, he's never really in any concern that he's going to die here. All right, so who is next after this? We've got Melga, Steel Girdle. She is fantastic. Yeah, much props to Magna Steel Girdle, Melga Steel Girdle here. She is a fantastic champion. And I built her as such, so very high health points, very decent defense. Here we've got really good speed. Now, as you can see with the rest of the group here, we don't really have much in the crit rate, crit damage section here. So then we have high resistance, so she's not going to be stopped whatsoever here. She is going to get her turn. Unless they have that 3% chance to put something on her, but it's very rare that that happens here. She's really good as well because her A1 will have a 75% chance of removing one random debuff from an ally. So can't go wrong there. All right, so last but not least, we've got Found Axe coming in.
Hey, how you doing?
All right, so he's got life steal on here. We did have him in an attack chest, so we need to get the crit rate up, and we've got crit damage gloves with some crit rate on them. So that's actually a really solid glove, even though it's a 5-star. So it's gonna be hard to replace that here if we need to re-kit him down the line. Now, in terms of how he's built, I don't like him having such low health points. Here, he's got really good attack and defense, low speed, so that's a little bit of concern, but we can speed him up here. Not in this particular level. I don't think I have anyone who is increasing speed, but if you are building him slow, definitely a way to speed him up, down the line for sure. We've got 80 crit rate, 217 crit damage. So like really good crit rate, crit damage. He's going to be our damage dealer here. And then a decent amount of accuracy for dungeons. Probably won't work out too well in the Doom Tower. So definitely we'll have to re-kit him for the Doom Tower. But he is a hard guy to kit. He needs so many stats, and I just don't have the gear. Here, even though there's a bunch of legendary gear here, yeah, I just don't have the gear. So one thing I can do here is to get his crit rate up would be to get a crit rate amulet, which I just don't have right now. We got to run some spider, and in the mastery section we've got very little masteries on him, so yeah, is what it is. Let's see how this goes.
It's time to
Yeah, so you can see the level, the amount of stats we have here. He does have a Fanax, he does have a block buffs here. So we got it on most of the people here. Usually my strategy is to make sure these guys can't take too many turns during this during like these round 1 and 2. But like stun them or do some kind of thing, and then like kind of burn them down from there. But in this particular battle, we really only have one damage dealer. The rest is going to be reflect damage here, so that's important. So you can see here actually that he is putting out a bunch of damage for Geomancer is when anyone's being attacked here, and he's reflecting it on the people he's gotten the HP burns on. I think he's got 3 people he's reflecting to. Yeah, he's reflecting to 3 people there. So that's a significant amount of damage just like reflecting back just for taking damage here. So never a bad thing. Plus, Under Priest Brogni is reflecting damage there as well. So super important on that side of things. Kind of can't go wrong there. All right, so we are gonna keep going here. It's a slow go with this particular team is what I've found, but I haven't actually seen them like, you know, take any crazy risks, especially with the way that they're built. So they're very much built to sustain. Even though Fanax is kind of weak, he's definitely still sustain built. But you know what? Like in this level, you don't really want to bring in like too many crazy nukers. Because, you could get through round 1 and 2 pretty fast, but round 3 is definitely going to be a little bit more difficult regardless of who you bring in here. Because the boss like hits his, he has thresholds that he hits. So he hits that, you know, crazy AoE nuke at certain thresholds, so we don't want that hitting us when we're in a vulnerable position, because we could take an L. And the whole point of this, especially when you get to 25, is you don't want to be wasting energy. You don't want to be taking L's. Even if you got to go a little slower, it is mighty important that you don't take an L. All right, so we're almost done with round 1 here. There you go. Got to hit a little block revive there. Now, I guess you got 2 Seekers here, so he's going to get increased defense. Here, would have been nice if he got out his block buffs before that, but looks like we were able to rip those off, so that's kind of neat. Looks like Under Priest Brogni was able to do that with his A2. Oh, we got hit here from Fanax got hit, but luckily we've got 2 revivers in here, so shouldn't be an issue to pick anyone. Well, it's basically going to be Fanax. There shouldn't be any issue to pick Fanax up here if he drops. By some like weird way that whatever way it happens that he'll end up dropping. So that is important there. Yeah, so it's just a slow burn. You take them, slowly burn them down. Now, one thing you could do here is you could just turn off his A2 and A2 and A3 for Fanax and just let him use his A1 like all day. Just to make sure that you get the block revive here. That might be something that you would look into doing in the Doom Tower if you're putting it on auto. I might try to use him in the stage versus the Sifi Rotos team here, or the double Duchess team with the Trundas. Because I definitely can't get past that part. That's double Trundas with the double what's her name, Duchess. That's a vicious team, man. That is a vicious team. And then it's double Duchess with double Mountain Kings, even more vicious. That's a crazy team, man. Yeah, I don't like that level in the Doom Tower. Yeah, so it looks like we're rolling here. We're not, doing anything crazy here. It's no like, crazy nukes here at all. But we're just getting the job done, and that's the most important thing. Now, you've seen my videos on like Ninja running this. He's just a little bit too powerful to run through this. I find at least at stage 25. Like the other stages, he seems to be okay, but stage 25, he seems to burn the boss down a little bit too much here, and he seems to get the boss right to those thresholds where he's just going to go over. What I have noticed is with Geomancer here, with his reflect damage, if he goes past those thresholds, it doesn't end up triggering the boss right here. You might see that actually when he gets in to when we get to round 3. Yeah, he's definitely going to be throwing some of those back at the boss in his reflect damage, as well as under Priest Brogni doing that as well. It's a pretty neat mechanic. I don't know if anyone else has talked about it, but Geomancer probably is, along with Bad Alcazar, probably one of the best champions to bring into Ice Golem here. And like, we'll see if Fanax works in this particular level here as well. Because yeah, it actually might be the best of all situations here to have Fanax in here along with Bad Alcazar and Geomancer. Now, I don't know who I would take out in this particular case here, but yeah, maybe one of the revivers. I'm thinking in this particular case, I'd probably take out Melga here. But yeah, unsure on that side, just to bring in Under Priest, to bring in Bad Alcazar. But yeah, the main order of the day is going to be to get Fanax. Once these guys are pretty low, get him to take the final hit with his A1.
Execute Order 66.
Yeah, that's definitely the order we want to hit to execute the guys on the side here. Now, it would be nice if we had one of the, like a guy who, like I believe it's Foli. If someone dies, actually no, not Foli. Lydia the Deathsiren, who I'm definitely trying to get, by the way, here. Yeah, if we had Lydia the Deathsiren here, it would be interesting to see if we could, well, just block revive no matter who kills that person. Nah, killed by the person I thought least would be killing him. Now, obviously, making Fanax faster would help here, since he has mostly single target damage dealing here. So that is pretty important. All right, so looks like we're coming down on the right side here to pretty decent level. Let's see if we can hit the block revive with Fanax. He's going next, so he's gonna miss it this time. Let's hope that he can get it the next time around. All right, so this should be, ooh, really close. Dang it. Yeah, I gotta make him a little bit, I gotta make him faster. I gotta bring him into like at least a 190, because he is rolling around pretty slow here. Yeah, he's gotta attack more often. But yeah, we've gone past a bunch of thresholds, just in case you've been watching. Here, we definitely went past the 45. Wait, which thresholds are there? I believe it's 45. So we went past 80. We got hit on 60. We went past 45, and looks like we got hit on the 30 threshold. So let's see if we can skip the 15. Yeah, that's a viable strategy. There's the reflect damage strategy. No, we got hit on the 15. All right. Yeah, so this is pretty much done here. We didn't hit a block revive, unfortunately, here for us, but that's okay. Nothing crazy. I mean, this is such a stable team, and it's such a slow damaging team that it doesn't really matter if we hit the block revive or not here in this particular level. Although he hit the block revive on the boss. That is hilarious. Yeah, that's hilarious.
You underestimate my power.
Yes. All right, so block revive strategy. Hey, if we hit it, great. If we don't hit it, because we have a single target damage dealer, and it's not like Bad Alcazar, who's a AoE damage dealer, it is, even though it's a slower time, it's very consistent here with the two reflect damage champions in here, and then bringing in 2 revivers here. So 1 damage mitigation, another damage mitigation with the shields, and then the decrease attack with Ursula. Yeah, overall, this is not a bad team right here. So if you have this particular set of champions, definitely go ahead and bring them into Ice Golem's Peak Stage 25, and you can be pretty assured that they will roll here, and you won't get any of those like crazy wipes that the Ice Golem can produce, even with like the top end guys. All right, guys, you have a fantastic day. Hey, no ninja watchers. No ninja watchers. No ninja watchers. Hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that like and subscribe button now. Go ahead, hit the red button, hit the like button with the thumbs up, and let's give this video some good views. Have a great day, guys. We'll see you again next time. Let's chat then.